Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and glad to have you in here tonight for a little Terror from the Void. And we're doing the open beta aircraft rework, but only parts 1 and 2. Eventually, when we conclude this series, we will jump in again somewhere in the near future with the full open beta aircraft rework, including part 3. So right now, just in case you're joining us for the first time, we only, because we started before the third part was released, so we're only playing so far with the first 2 parts to get an idea of how things are going. And we really wouldn't have got the full effect of the third part if we had tried adding it after the fact, even though Volan said we could have, but we just wouldn't have experienced some of the new stuff that you don't get to see right from the start. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope I remember how to play after my nice long vacation. And we'll see how it goes. Replacing our losses and, more importantly, keeping them alive. Yeah, and it's fine. He's actually been doing a really nice job of doing updates and not having them be incompatible with prior saves and everything. He's been doing a wonderful job with that. But since some of the features are... It's hard to explain without just telling you what they all are, but some of the new features just wouldn't have worked properly without being able to start right from the beginning. So that's why I didn't add it midstream on that, even though it wouldn't have ruined and crashed our game. Although I did find out today, remember we had the error message last live stream or the one before it, and I still haven't updated the DLL, so we may get a few pop-ups of error messages that Volan said would go away if I would just update to the newest DLL. Not, you know, not the aircraft rework one, but man, I'm just nervous to update this late in case it includes everything else, and we'll just deal with it. We'll get occasional pop-ups that there's errors, but it's not game-breaking, and they've been addressed in the latest update. So there you go. So YouTube's having fun with you today, Nightmare, I see. And you made a comment earlier. Yeah, mentioning the guys in this site are more advanced than the normal ones. Yeah, because we are doing a soldier rescue with the green leaf on it. So these soldiers should be more advanced when we pick them up. And you're right, with the character limits, that's always my challenge each and every week, is coming up with a decent enough title in a very character limited thing. Same with thumbnails. You really can't just cover the thumbnail with words. No, nobody's gonna read a paragraph on a thumbnail. So you just try to come up with, get your point across with as few words as possible. And no, I was not going to be telling, I couldn't go into all the detail that this is a, we're replacing the levels without, well, they shouldn't be rookies. Yeah, it's a challenge to get to do this as often as we get to do this. You know, essentially on a normal week, that's 5 times a week. I got to figure out what to say. Shadow Warden, good to see ya. Ah, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. On the YouTube homepage even. Shocker. Shocker. Welcome aboard. If you're familiar with Phoenix Point or Terror from the Void, hope you enjoy. We're pretty far into this with the open beta parts 1 and 2. And we'll I can't wait to, oh, top of the hour, thank you. I can't wait to get going again with the newest third part edition when we restart after this playthrough, no matter how it turns out. Stormare, it's good to see ya. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Just in time, as a matter of fact, just in time. So here we go. This is where we are. This is the mission we're doing. It is a scavenging site, and as you can see on the pop-up, now that's probably what I should have done. That would have helped on the thumbnail. I didn't even think about that. That would have helped explain on the thumbnail if I just had hovered over. Who thought? Not me. It tells us right there. You rescue experienced independent soldiers on this one because of the green leaf. Oh well. Just like in my gameplay, I can't think of everything. So let's get out there. Let's just jump into. Okay, see, it changes over time because remember we looked at this earlier, but we didn't really need soldiers at that point. I've just done a good job of killing our soldiers lately, but it was the pure at one point. So over time, the enemies that could be in these places kind of rotate. So there you go. We thought the pure were here, and it turns out it's a Forsaken. But the only thing is, the Forsaken usually don't have rockets, so we should be okay without the rockets. They have other stuff. Carlos, good to see you in here. Caught you on a busy day, but I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. So let's get in here, see who we find, and
What's up, Doc?
see if we can make this work. Vanner, good to see you. You're just sending tons of rain our way. You're just sending tons of rain. I usually assume most of the rain comes from down where you are, but it was raining today. I was able to find a good hour where it stopped raining, and I got lucky that I noticed it stopped raining. I quick ran to the store, ran back, didn't get wet. It all worked out. So we got a team here with the Junker. Hopefully that will help us reach the independent soldiers we're trying to rescue as quickly as possible. That's why I brought this team over here. And Unknown Soldier, good to see you. And I noticed a comment pop up on my YouTube page, but I just know it was from you, and I didn't have a chance to read it yet. So in fact, I got to get some replies going now that I'm back from vacation. We'll see if I can't reply to some of your comments and do that fun stuff. Let's go take a look. I can't remember if we had already checked the loadout with everybody or not, but we're going to double check it again just because I can't remember from what week and a half ago what we had done. So we'll just make sure everybody has a decent looking loadout. You're over encumbered by one, we'll just deal with that. Sectoid. And Sectoid, as a matter of fact, is on vacation right now. So he's not going to be able to join us today. Hope he's doing well. Kind of made mention of where he was going, but now I can't even recall. That's me. Somewhere, I want to say, I don't know. I can't remember. I'll probably say it all wrong. So if I say he's going Italy to Serbia/Bosnia, I don't remember somewhere, that kind of a trip. But anyway, I hope he's enjoying his trip. You also had rain a lot, Werner. See, that's why I said I knew you were sending it up to me. I knew it. So I think we'll keep this for Sectoid. Stormaris. Maybe, since we're all healthy, maybe we don't start with 2 med kits. Maybe, just maybe, I can give you something better. Now, with your perks... Well, look at that. We'll give you a backup rocket just in case it's a really rough one. We need to shred some armor on the Forsaken. I don't think I could afford the weight that it would require these to give you an extra weapon there. Well, never know. Ooh, we can. We just aren't. Well, I can afford probably to get the ammo in these. So there you go, Stormaris. You just got a weapon upgrade. Since it's a Forsaken, I figure why not? Armor-piercing rocket launcher. We'll give it a go. We shall give it a go. Yeah, we don't quite have the SP to do some things here. Kurt Wagner. Now he's carrying like a mega load of these, so maybe we give him an extra rocket to reload just in case. He's got backup grenades. He's got some carrying power is what he's got, so he's looking fine. Ramex. Now, oh, that's right. We need to get you advanced because I don't know that your shield does you any good right now. Because we can't quick put it down like everybody else. And then to only be on a move where we got to get through the map and off, I don't know that I can afford the time. Maybe we keep you near the... Well, we'll see. We'll see. We can keep you this weapon for shredding and this weapon for piercing, kind of a thing. And you got grenade launchers there. We got grenades there. So I almost like this a little. I think this makes more sense than lugging around the shield. Watch him die because I didn't have a shield today. But since I don't have the snap brace, it doesn't make... then I find shields really slowing us down. And since we are a level 1 from some previous mission, and we haven't had time to level you up, guess what? I think it's better to just do this and carry a shield right now. Yeah, no dying today. No dying today. But I think we'll keep him alive. And we got plenty of med kits backup spare here. We are not loaded though. That'll take care of the partial clips there. Partial clips there. And we're going to come back because I want to get fully loaded. But I also want... we got to check the marketplace before we start to see if... I don't want to start with partial loads, and I don't want to have backups that are only partially loaded just in case. Because, yeah, we might need these weapons to blast through Forsaken armor. And then down here we have John PP to keep our thing running, keep the machine running. Oh, we got turrets we can throw out. Yeah, you're in good shape, Mr. John. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll back out of the mission real quick. We'll cross the globe over here. We'll peek into the marketplace and hope we have some Chaos Buggy ammo left. Or okay, good. So we got some, and we can afford it. We'll buy the minigun because I seem to run through that a lot quicker. Then we get the Vishnu. And we'll buy one of those for now. Okay. Alright, so now we go back. Good to see you, Hope's End! Yeah, good shape for now. That good shape until I kill somebody. That's always the way it works. Okay, so it is the Forsaken. That didn't change in just those few minutes. Now it doesn't change that quickly. And then let's go back to the junker and get it reloaded. So what it'll do, it'll reload from here, leave the partial there, and that way we'll be carrying full clips for reloading mid-battle if we need them. Okay, we are fully loaded on both guns. And this one's got just a partial clip left there. This one's got a full clip and then a partial. So we're good. Okay, I can't think of anything else we need to do. It's just to get down there and see what kind of Forsaken are gonna throw themselves at us. So let's go do it. It is daytime, I think. Yeah, it is a daytime mission, so we won't have any problem seeing them. So let's see how this map goes. Let's go find out where our soldiers to rescue will be hiding, and hopefully they don't kill themselves before we reach them. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Get off to Good start. I mean, we won our mission last night in the Attack of the Earthlings, but I got a little sloppy, you know, and I can't afford to get sloppy, especially late game here. What map is this? Okay, so they're gonna just stand in the middle by a big tree. I don't think I, excuse me, but I don't think I'm very familiar with this map at all. Okay, we got an exit zone here. This is I don't recall a soldier rescue on this style map for quite a while. So we'll see where they materialize. It doesn't feel like a super huge map compared to some. So we, depending on, you know, if all the Forsaken are parked over here, that's going to be a battle fighting our way out. So I guess, where is John Peepee? You know, you can't quite, he can't quite make it, so therefore, let's do a single turnaround here, and now he can. Get on board. We'll start working our way a turn at a time, see what, hopefully along the way at some point we'll start seeing the Forsaken. Not there. And it's only one? If they're out here standing in the open, we don't see them yet? There better be more than one. There better be more than one. Let's go up to this point. So if we have to stop and shoot, we'll have 2 shots. We see something? Oh boy, they're all out there, and we got 2 potentially, if we can keep them alive. 2 snipers. You won't hear me complaining about that. Let's move here so we still have 2 shots. And we don't... Since when are the Forsaken so sneaky? Hey, thanks for the follow, Mr. Carr Jr. Hopefully it's like those 3 words and it's not pronounced some other unique way.
What's the plan?
Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so we got our guys here. Well, one option is just to drive the vehicle over here and get one of them rescued, since we don't see anybody. Okay, we see him. We see somebody now. And we're facing a pack of Forsaken called the Forsaken Abyssals. Their leader is Jakar. Using the tag. Oh, no, 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 no. We got to find the leader fast. This is my least favorite. Oh, my least favorite tactic. While the leader is alive, the allies' first attack with firearms costs 2 AP less.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I agree with you on that one. That's a good choice on that one. Well, I only have 1 shot anyway, so... And what's this guy's weapon? Okay, not the scariest weapon in the world. Well, you know, if he gets to shoot it multiple times as a result of that perk, if he has quick aim... Yeah, I don't think they come with stuff like quick aim, so... Technically, it'll give him 1 shot for an AP and a 2nd shot for 2 AP, and then he's not close enough to then use something else like a tentacle or something. Okay. So this guy in particular shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's come here. We might see another one when we rescue him. Okay, we're seeing every inch we move. Oh, someone in the back, someone sneaking up back, and of course we got to go, if we want to get him on from back here before he goes forward, we got to go through the mist. Oh, so he's sporting the virus weapon. He's got plenty of med kits and regeneration. And what was that head of his? Okay, Radiant Hope for recovering will points. Okay, it's not Frenzy. It's not, you know, any kind of other thing. Okay. So there's 2. I'm still gonna go forward. Okay, I've rescued a sniper. So the question becomes, Mr. Sniper, you don't have a whole hell of a lot of armor, so I don't feel like I need to use armor break. We'll save that for others. We'll see if we can take off your arm. Now, does this guy have regenerate? Oh, there's someone else back here too. Melee with a pistol. Okay. Immune to daze, stomper legs, and a regen torso. So standard build there with hefty armor. Okay. None of which is the leader. None of which is the leader.
I'm here.
So I'm thinking, I might be able to. Let me just see how the arc goes. Yeah, it doesn't. So probably jet jump my 2 heavies, get other people set up. You have a shield. My other guy doesn't have a shield. He's got good armor. Other than his head. So his weakness, armor-wise, is the head. Okay. Yeah, let me start the first shot with the sniper. And then we should be able to then back him behind cover at least. And in the process of doing that, he'll rescue and activate the assault, who can get our other sniper. So let's take our first shot with the sniper. Yeah, who knows? He could be anywhere. It could be something so minor and subtle. And then maybe Jakar is lying in wait at the exit zone, hiding behind a building. We just don't know yet. And I don't know how many to expect of the Forsaken, so we don't know how many we're facing right now. So let's see if we can start out with a sniper. He'll get a single shot, have a movement point left over. We'll center it there in the lucky hope we can take out one of his arms. Okay, we tried. And then we'll come over here. That should activate, as I said, the assault and at least get us crouching. No, I'm not ready to go there. I want to focus back over here. And then Mr. Assault, let's just bring you this far. Where will I want to place you? Kind of far away, but you'd still have crouching cover.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Okay, and then who do you see? And does it make sense to go for the arm, or will you just regenerate it anyway? No, not you. You're not a regenerator, apparently. So it would be in our best interest to try taking out an arm. I don't know if it would stay on the field if it was able to, and then if I didn't, I think I'd then move you maybe over here, and then I could move him to crouching cover.
I can make a difference.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the arm again. Or just miss altogether. Oh, we hit the weapon. We damaged the bulldog. So let's readjust. Get you crouching in cover. And for now, all our attacks are coming from this angle. He's kind of far enough back. He's only got a pistol. He'll get dangerous once he gets closer. So maybe what we do here... What's scatter look like? Maybe I can land this here and make him get some fall damage. One could hope. As our lone shot. Bulldog destroyed. He's got other things he can do. Let's go find out. So yeah, he's got a poison grenade. That's definitely one thing. He's got electric kick. Although I think his torso's out, so a lot of the paralyzing stuff is out. I'm wondering. Yeah, he can still kick us. Okay. And then you have a shot left. I doubt that's going to be a great distance for a shot, but... Let's go at least look at it. Kind of keeps you exposed if he wants to shoot back, but then that's not a super accurate weapon. Now we could just take out the head. Easy peasy. If we could hit it, but it's an extreme distance, so let's just get you behind the tree instead.
Rolling out.
And your job is done. Now we got to work on our guys. Well, we could all work on coming over against this guy. Oh, Loki! I was like hearing the applaud. I had a mind fart. That's your entrance. That's your entrance noise. I was like, wait, I don't see any meme playing on the screen. Oh God. Sometimes. Okay, I could come here. It kind of means you'd be exposed to his weapon. So you have full armor at the moment. It's not super close range. Or yeah, because we already realized I can't do a grenade and rocket. Yes. So I think what we do is we all start coming around this way. He should maybe he'll just stand there and shoot too. I don't know, but he'll start coming forward maybe. And then if we kind of set up over here, maybe we can be in a better position to ambush him at a closer range where our shots are more effective and all that good stuff. If I was to jet jump, where would that get us? Yeah, I might just... Darn it, I might just jet jump us here.
Let's do this.
No leader found. And then we'll just... Yeah, we don't have that much will. Carlos, you're back and nobody's died.
I will send you to Jesus.
Nobody's died yet. Nobody's died yet. Although we have found some too hefty Forsaken. And then one that we've done a bit of work on. So we've made progress. And we have rescued our two snipers and an assault. We just have to get them off the map now. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's see about doing another jet jump out this way. Maybe I just park you up here. From which to boomity boom from. I don't know that I need to hunker you down, because if I just do a grenade and this, or if I decide to do... Let's hunker you down. What the heck? We hunker down while we got the will. And both my heavies have their big proper weapons equipped. Yes. For return fire, if it should happen. Sectoid, we're getting you moving. And I'm thinking, I don't mind bringing you here, putting your shield that way. Now these guys potentially could get an angle on you. He's only got a pistol though, and his weapon got destroyed. So yeah. Would that make you too close where he can... Nah, I think I'm coming here. That gets us all in here, so next turn hopefully we got some things to shoot. Or... Oh no, there's something right on... I could go right here and put a shield down and really be safe. But I feel like we got to keep moving. Because now that we've rescued the guys, we got to get over here. That's the ultimate goal, so I don't want to hang back too long. You missed Come to Jesus. Okay, we got snap brace on this guy. So don't pan away. You're not done, Sectoid. Let's put it this way. All right, shield down. Now, Ramex, you're a newbie, so we're just gonna bring you around and tuck you right there because you don't have a shield. All right. All that's left now... Well, heck, we're done. No, but everybody's done their moves. Let's just end our turn. And see if the leader shows his face. Okay, Overwatch. Whoa! Nasty from behind. Getting virus on a guy, so he's gonna panic out on us. Now they're taking cover. Yeah, he gets extra pistol shots because they're so... Does that mean he can keep shooting forever and ever and ever? Oh god. Chaos Buggy destroyed by a pistol. Along with John PP. Oh my god. There's the leader! Oh, this guy's... Oh my god. He's gonna like die. Okay. We can kill the leader to get rid of that stupid perk that he provides, starting volley. He's a brave leader, but he's not a smart leader. Well, there's really... Who knew the front was over here? We could have handled one or the other, I guess. Yeah, he threw the one thing he could do. He threw his grenade. Then he can come over and kick us, but these two gotta die. Chaos Buggy can go a long way towards making that happen. And then we can go a long way towards shredding people beyond that. Now, are you carrying a med kit? Hallelujah. These guys come with med kits. Not all low-level early game soldiers come with a med kit. He does. All right, I'm feeling a little better. A little better. Now, his will... Yeah, will unfortunately is 1. So that's a problem. So what we might see about doing is as soon as we're physically able, get him onto onto the Chaos Buggy, and then if he panics, we can still leave with him. That kind of a thing. Okay, let's take the Chaos Buggy and start here. And let's just see what these shots look like. The 1 AP shot. come on. We're not as... That really scattered worse than I expected. So. I don't mind putting out extra shots. If maybe our sniper can help us out there.
Firing targets.
Oh, come on! That was a really good chance to hit. There was a lot of space. I centered it right in there, but he found a way to miss. Okay. Stormaris. That would be one way to hit him. But now let's think about this. I bring the junker right here, and I'll have 2 shots left. Well, there were a few little spots, you know, that it could have missed, and we just... The bulk of the guy was in the target, and we just missed. We just missed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the vehicle right here and make sure we kill the leader. We're also then going to run this Overwatch, but it's a virus rifle, so I'm not too worried. Excuse me, you're worried about that. Taking one for the team and didn't really do any damage. Now we might just kill him. And I'm not gonna wait. Look at that. Okay, so I have to waste another shot on him. We'll see if somebody else can do this one, because oh my god, too bad the independent guys don't carry an independent pistol, or I could at least come here and kill them with a pistol maybe. Okay, Mr. Independent, let's get you. I'm thinking of having you hide against that guy, and then we got some folks here that can focus on this guy, hopefully. So who do I have to take him out? I'd feel very good about coming here. Well, let's just see what it is from where we are. It's not great. We'll take a shot though. Yeah, you know, the old independent rifle. It's not great. Now I have one more shot.
What's the plan?
Let's take up your shield. You had to have a good look over there. Let's take a look at your shot. You're going to have more accurate come over here. Okay. We'll come back to you. Also, you can move a little. So I'm going to come here with you on the kill and run. And then we should be able to launch your grenade to start the shred on this guy. So you got the little grenade launcher. Let's try this. Okay, shred, 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 shred. That's the story here. As far as your cover, I'm okay. Let's just put out the shield this way. And then you have another shredding thing. Since he's behind that block of whatever, it's probably going to be better for you to come out here and launch a grenade.
Already there.
Okay.
Let's do this.
And shred some more. Okay, get them shredded. We'll figure out where to move you depending on what everybody else does. Okay. Still got a lot of exposed people here. We're going to be left with this shooter and this shooter for sure. If we're lucky, we'll see what we do to him. Well, guess what? We got rid of his thing. All he's still got stomper legs though. And he can heal, but he doesn't. Is this yeah, he can regenerate. So, but he doesn't have his gun. So he's got to come close to us to stomp. Well.
Ready for action.
I could jump down here and hit him with the big gun. Except armor-wise, what's his armor still? Well, his head, no. Legs, not so much. I think we need to wear him down a little bit first, and then I can take that shot. So let's see if you can step up to the plate. I'll do the expensive shot first. And we got his head down. Okay, I think we're now reduced the armor enough where I don't have a problem. Although the main body part that's not shredded is what we would probably be shooting at. Oh God, we don't have railing anymore. But I still got to jump down there if I want to kill him. And probably going to end up having to use the junker. To kill the leader.
What's the plan?
What else do we have here? Not really any other options because I'd have to move. Yeah, let's you don't have quick aim yet. You're too low level. So you're a heavy for a reason. Let's jump you down here, see if we can finish him off enough, or at least get him weak enough that he bleeds out. And centering on the arm looks good.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. And therefore, we can keep moving you forward. And you can't really get quite to cover. But if I bring you here, a pistol at that distance, let him try. No.
What are we doing?
We're going to bring you here. You're going to panic. And I can't get you on the vehicle, unfortunately. Let's kill the leader so we don't get those extra shots with less actions. It's overkill extraordinaire. This is what I'm thinking here. If you're gonna panic, like I said, get on board and panic in there. I could still drive you off even if he's panicked. And then the two, oh, he's panicked. Oh, we see someone else came in. He's more Radiant Hope and another Stomper. And so he's like replace the guy. He's like a carbon copy of the guy we just killed. Over here. So he's panicked. He's not panicked. And his will is pretty damn good. And he can do frenzy, which will keep others from panicking. So, and he's got some stuff. Purification grenades are not known to be our friends. Can you overwatch for a single? No, you cannot. But you're in cover in the right direction. We'll move you off to this direction and crouching. We'll move you over here. And I'm gonna hunker. Yeah, the one panicked. So that means I'm probably bringing, well, you know, if I have this weapon and don't see him, it's because of the vehicles in the way. And he's panicked, so let's just run as far as we can. He could move and maybe get one shot. But we'll be kind of semi-hiding. Yeah, because Aramex is a little bit of their slowest guy, so I'm going to take a chance for one turn. Keeping him there. Now, I could bring John Peepee out, but then he'd be standing right there in the open, so we won't. Be fun to get a turret down, too, to help us, but that's our turn. Well, still got virus on us. Missed that one. He actually missed a virus shot. Okay. He's been a thorn in our side, don't you think? Of course, that's only 3. Will-wise, we still have 6. So unless we get more, we won't get immediate panic. And I saw somebody come in over here. Yeah, that can start hurting if he gets close enough. At least he won't get extra shots from it. Okay. We got to find a way to move or keep moving. So the biggest thing in our way is right here. That's where we got to go. These guys will be pain in the butt coming from that angle and then coming at us from the side. Where's my closest heavy? Stormaris? I'm going to bring you here.
I'm going.
I want to take a look at this.
Engaging.
Let's take away his ability to frenzy if we can hit there. That's a pretty definite chance to take out his judgment head, so he can't frenzy and therefore keep others from panicking. And his judgment head is gone, so he shouldn't be able to frenzy, and that's huge. His will is down to 15. Good job, Stormaris. I think I soften up, follow it up and soften. Whoops, I don't want to reload. No, 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 no. I don't know what I've been wackily. Oh, I hit here instead of here. Let's start shredding. I'll do one more before we decide what else to do. Feeling better. At some point, I'm going to have some of my snipers run. And it might behoove us to get John Peepee out of there for a turn and play with his turrets. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, this guy is a little bit of a problem. It's kind of a pain that they're coming at us from two sides. At least he's a little farther back. He'll shoot at us, but it won't have the accuracy, so I'll probably take that chance. That's not accurate enough. I think I just I think you're right. I think I just come over here, focus on him, because he's the main thing blocking our way. I kind of agree with your assessment, Nightmare. That was good. And then that also means I'm going to get John Peepee out of here. Wherever he is, right here. He won't be able to do much. So he's probably going to get shot at there. We're in decent... He's not going to be able to really hit us. So I'm kind of leaning towards... Yeah, the vehicle's done. I'm kind of leaning towards let's throw a turret out. Like right there on top of this thing. So it has a little height to potentially shoot.
Here's a gift.
Maybe get return fire off if he decides to go for John over here. And these two can't move. So John's going to be a little exposed for a turn, but it's from the pistol guy. Isn't he the pistol guy? Ooh. Hopefully, I don't think he can get that close, but yeah, he's the pistol guy. All right. Now you're gonna run. If he shoots 2 shots from there, I'm not worried about you. So let him get 1 shot off. You're a heavy, right? And we'll get your return fire ready. Now Ramex. Not happy with where you can get to. But I could tuck you in here. They're not going to hit you right away. Except, no grenades there. No grenades there. But his movement is decent. 15. Wonder if he can come over and destroy our... Well, let them destroy the turret.
What's our plan?
Our bandit assault... No, there's only so much cover. I don't want to bring him up too close to where he can run up and slash at us. But there's no cover out this way. Unless we just bring the bandit over this way and let him try to shoot a pistol at us. Although this guy could get virus shots maybe at us. Man, there's no... It's kind of an open middle that we have to run through. Huh. So we can't overwatch. Sectoid, let's get your shield up. We also got a sniper who's not going to be hidden anywhere. Unless we bring you all the way over here. Now this sniper, I noticed, has a pistol. Unfortunately, I can't overwatch it. I'm just spreading us out. Kind of hoping a little bit here. We'll hide you against this guy and put your shield over this way, Sectoid. In fact, we'll just run you as far as we can and put your shield over that way.
I'll be there.
There's just, I'm not going to be able to hit these guys and do much. I'm thinking about more getting toward... Whoop, 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 it didn't go down.
I'm here.
Let's pick it up. Let's try it again. Oh, on you, though. There we go. It's a little fix that Sectoid himself, this character, if you got a shield that doesn't place on that maneuver, just pick it, but go back to it, pick it back up, fiddle with your weapons, go back, and then it should go down. So anybody that doesn't know that little trick yet, it's a little trick. I'm a little worried that bringing you here gets you shot. Oh, he's pretty far away. And then the tree's a little bit in his way. So Ramex, let's pray that I've put you to a decent spot. Because we got to keep everybody, we just got to keep everybody moving, let's face it. Yeah, I'm too close. If we do that, I'm too close. So we'll just jump here. Maybe we can goat being him. The virus weapon doesn't penetrate the armor so well. Maybe we'll bait a shot from the heavy and then what does my will look like? Well, we're at 10 will, so I'm gonna hunker to give us a little extra armor. Bandit, you're done. You're done. We hope. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep working our way out, because ultimately we don't have to kill them all. We just have to hope we set ourselves up where they don't kill us in the meantime. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Well, if he's going to shoot the vehicle, I'm all happy with that. We didn't get return fire from the turret. They're shooting on the vehicle. That wasn't good. Ramek's got a little virus. What's his will looking like? 5. So we got to keep our eye on that. He didn't move much. Okay. So they focused on the vehicle. What I'll do is give a quick heal to the vehicle, quick repair to the vehicle.
I think I can fix this.
They can't stop me.
And then we'll be able to get these guys out next time. Let's see what we can do with everybody else. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm more worried about this guy. Let's just center it in on him. And that was a horrible shot by the turret. Oh, we hit the Redeemer, but he's still standing with the Redeemer.
I'm here.
Mr. John, let's throw out our other turret. Let's say, oh, I don't know, here.
Deploying tech.
Okay. And then John PP. Let's bring you over to here. So we can reach as many as we can. Oh, but then you can't move to cover. Sorry. Got a new entry, but he's pretty far back. Oh man, I'm gonna knock down the turret. So I gotta go with the vehicle. I gotta go around this way to get our guys out, which means I can do it. Yeah, I can take one shot and then see about stripping some armor somewhere. He's just the closest. He's not necessarily the most dangerous, but he is the closest. Okay, let's start getting some people escaped. And get everybody else moving. Bandit assault can get pretty far. Crouching. His will is 3. It's gonna go down to what, 1? Isn't that the way it works? We don't want to get him into this mist. I think I bring him here. And then he should be able to get out next time. Barring any virus weapon getting an angle to hit him.
I'm listening.
Now, Ramex. I don't want to get too close to these guys.
Yes. On the move.
We're gonna bring you there to shred. Cause this guy's got too much armor.
That hurt, didn't it?
It's gonna be, it'd be a little iffy. Now I got my 2 heavies. We have 2 rockets there, 1 rocket there. We got enough to jet jump.
I know how to do this.
The question becomes, oh, there's a tree there. Is the tree gonna catch my rocket? Wow, we got it through. Now he can regenerate though. It gives hit points back. Yeah, he can regenerate. But it's gonna keep him away from us. And he's bleeding 50. He's not gonna bleed out.
I'm here.
Got enough will to jump. Just gonna hunker. Okay, heal him back up. He's got his arms back. Move twice. Oh, he went for the vehicle. That's cool. He didn't add virus to anybody. Okay. A lot of us are going to be able to get out. Let's go see who. You're a step shy. How sad is that? I'm not complaining so much for Ramex. In fact, I might bring you here just because it's out of line of fire of a lot of people, Ramex. So let's slide you back in here. Nobody's on Overwatch. You can get out. Nope. Well, that first shot was a cluster. I think it was like all 3 hit, and the second one, I think all 3 missed. That'll slow him down. Okay, you can get out. This guy can make it out before he panics. Ramex stayed there. Let's just bring the junker. Can you do something from there?
Just needs a little elbow.
I think we're ready to get out of here before we suffer any losses.
I'm not sure about this.
And that should happen next turn. Okay, then you're done. We're all done. I don't see any overwatches being set that we're aware of. Okay, let's go.
I'm here.
Oh. So we did it. We got our 3 soldiers. Wasn't exactly pretty, but we made it happen. And Ramex got his first promotion since we picked him up. So congratulations, Ramex. We did what we needed to do today, and that is get everybody out alive. And then keep everybody else that we already had alive. Yeah, don't ignore the bug. As I told you, I didn't add the new DLL to fix things. We got our 3 new soldiers. And we also apparently recovered a med kit. Oh, I think one of the rescued soldiers is carrying one. Okay. Yeah, we'll anybody that needs a character that's wanting one, we do have a wheel where we spin if we get multiple desires. We have three soldiers to name, to be quite honest. Felipe may have mentioned wanting somebody, but I haven't heard. Since I've been on vacation, I can't confirm that he definitely wanted to risk losing another character. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to remember how I left that before vacation. Now, this vehicle technically is full. So I think if I just send them back to our main base, the other ships that need extra bodies, we'll be able to pick them up from there. I hope, I think. So that's the plan, at least. Replenish, and our materials and resources are decent right now. So let's just look here real quick. I mean, if we wanted to do Bionic Fortress, we can. It's not required. We have a couple havens over here that are corrupted. We also have our final New Jericho mission over here, City Upon a Hill. And where are our other 2 ships? Let's go find out. The Thunderbird. Oh, we were way down here searching around, looking for resources. So actually, that's a long way to go to fill up the team. So I'll tell you what, this ship, what's everybody's shape in? Since I healed that, it's only a little bit of stamina here that we're really low on. probably too low on for sectoid. So sectoid will come here, and then we'll take over. We'll get the stamina back on sectoid, so I can afford to be down here doing stuff, because we'll be away from any of my bases. So we'll get sectoids. Yeah, let's get sectoid healed up. And then I'm gonna bring this ship immediately back up. So we now have to fly all the way back here to get our people. And then I need the other ship. Where's that? Oh, we're going back to the base. So this ship will be able to get fully loaded up. And then we'll see what our teams are looking like when we finish all that. And we probably got back to our base here. Yes. And who do we have options to add to this team? Let's go take a look. Level 1, 4, 4, 6, 4, 7. So oh, I never did the promotion either. So let's see what our options, what the new characters look like. We got Frankie Collins, level 4. This person, level 5, level 3, and Irene Chakatiran. I don't know. Depends on where you put what syllable you put the emphasis on. It's hard. That's the hardest part of pronouncing names sometimes. Okay, so we got level 2, 3, and 4. And the team I want to put it in is a couple higher level, the rest midland, and one low. So probably could work with the midland. So I can put Mighty on that team. It gives them a sniper, which I don't know that they have, which I wouldn't mind on a team like that. So the sniper's going up there to Thunderbird 3. And if you want a character, just let me know in the comments, let me know in the Discord. We'll get you on the wheel, we'll spin to give the names, assign the names out on these 3 new characters we picked up. And you can have a chance to get yourself a character. So this team is complete, and we'll probably get it flying. Now the question is, I don't know that it's good enough to do the last. I'm gonna have to reshuffle when I'm ready to go to that final New Jericho mission to make sure we're strong enough. Let's do our promotions real quick. We'll do extreme focus so we can overwatch, and then I definitely, with some of the armor we've been facing, we got 20 health, and that's where we'll stop for now. We have 10% accuracy with Hunter, so that makes this a decent option for a sniper. We also have some sniper rifles available. We'll throw the Gauss in there for now. And we'll give you a pistol. Well, we'll do capture kind of a pistol and a Synedrian pistol. And we'll just leave you that as our so you have basic stuff. We could also give you a vest. Do we have any upgraded sniper armor? Well, we're gonna give the higher level sniper the armor. You'll get the upgraded legs, and the rest is all what you already got. And then we'll give you some protection that way. All right, that'll get that gets you started. Okay, and then the rest of the ships are flying up to the base, and eventually we'll get over. Okay, so we're okay. Let's get everybody moving. And this, I don't know where I want to take you now. On this side, we've done independent mission. I have no question marks, no on. Yeah, we don't catch the runners past. I mean, we got ancient sites, but is this team good enough for that? I have my doubts. I usually like higher level teams across the board for that kind of a thing. Corrupted Haven, same thing. We got a couple question marks in the mist, so why don't we start this team on some exploration in the question marks in the mist? Get a sense, especially if we're ambushed, how they're going to do. Signal disruption. Pandoran attacks on havens are disrupted, preventing damage or casualties until 4 hours after the attacks are detected. Research-wise, heavy cannon. Yeah, if we're going to end up going into a corrupted haven, we're going to want that. Not a lot of high priorities beyond that. We'll move that up. Okay, yeah, one day I'll have it in the inventory. One day. Let's do our promotion for Ramex. He now has quick aim. And we're going to give him up to, he now has, the minimum he needs. At this point in the game, we probably want more than 20 health. But, it also would be helpful for him to quick aim. To gain a little willpower also. So we'll leave it at that for the time being. Now what we could look at, and this is also then where, let's just pick up Snap Brace instead of Die Hard. And Ramex, we can argue on which weapon we ultimately want. I think we can change it depending on the situation. And kind of go like this. And yeah, we brought this one up too. So everybody's flying. Let's just get everybody going where they need to go. Uh-oh. Phoenix, Central America. Guess who all is flying to Phoenix, Central America? We're going to get a team there right away. This team will not get there right away. So I will not have a fleshed out huge team to protect our base. But guess what? Yup. So there's never time to rest. In Phoenix Point, never time to rest. But the only good thing about this is it should mean, quote unquote, we get the easiest of the starts. I guess we'll find out soon enough. And there's no way I can finish a base defense in our normal time frame. So let's get here and at least check it out. Okay. Scatter the attackers. I think we got here early enough that we get to pick our starts. My question is, if I go in here and do our team loadout, yeah, see, we can go at the, we can all go start at the entrance. So we got here early enough. Even the junker can be blocking in the entrance. That's the good news. And even Sectoid will have just enough in the way of stamina to be of good use. Now, I do not have, I don't think, in this base. Yeah, we never built a security station here. Oh, does this mean they don't start at the entrance? They've penetrated the defenses. The facility is not operational. So we've lost our med bay, living quarters, fabrication plant. So if they're already inside, and the vehicle bay. Huh. Well, my friends, we got a battle coming up. I just don't know that now's the time that I'm going to get to start it because it's so late in the broadcast already. And I hate stopping mid-mission. I'd almost rather have less missions and start fresh on the mission. And it doesn't tell me for sure. Yeah, I don't think 40 minutes, you know how I play. It took me over an hour just for a simple soldier rescue. Because I do like to talk. Now, I wish it told me here, but let's go back in here one more time. We have the option to start at the entrance, in the aircraft bay. This feels more, when I have options to start in all these places, yeah, I just haven't done enough of the new style base defenses to know, are they going to be mixed? So I'm not 100% sure. What I may end up doing, guys, is just saving it here, making sure we're as loaded out as we can possibly be and as ready as we can possibly be. Maybe carry some backup stuff in here, like extra grenades and whatnot. And hopefully we don't lose our vehicle. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to look through, make sure everybody has got what we need. It'll be nice to have that along, I think. I love the accuracy of that weapon. Maybe we ditch the grenade. Well, some rooms I can use the grenades, some I can't. But we could argue that we don't get as much play from these things because of the arc we need to use them. And maybe we go for more ammo. This doesn't need an arc, so this is totally usable. One could argue the flamethrower gets better play down in here. And we try setting up this way. Like I said, rockets, probably not so much. Grenades, probably not so much. Now we have brace shots, so we have extra ammo. Yeah, so I think I start lining it up for I may keep the grenade launcher here just because we have so much weight that we're able to use and carry. I almost feel like hand-thrown grenades do us better. Kind of a loadout. And then these don't have much of an arc, so I'm okay using these. And then extra med kits is always a good thing. Any extra ammo I want to carry, maybe a couple purification grenades in here for Umbras. And John PP, you got turrets, you got your weapon backup stuff there. No, that's the weapon itself. I just need the ammo. Okay, that's a different team. So it looks like we're going to be ready to do it. What I'll be asking is, having gotten in, I'll check the timer again. I'll ask, at what stage are we now at? Because we got there before the timer got down to a quarter. So if we're still in the first stage, I'll probably put us primarily at the entrance. But since it seems to show that they've gotten into some of the rooms, I don't know that we'll be able to plan to play that way. So we'll see. We'll see what I find out. I'll ask around in the Discord, so that'll determine, and we'll come back next time, figure out where our start position is. That'll be the best for us, and we'll plan on a good old-fashioned base defense next time. Yeah, I kind of want to get a heads up. That's what I'm going to ask in the Discord. How much time goes by before it's not considered a, you know, because there's 3 levels of base assaults. One where they're just fresh and they come at you through the entrance. But with some of those, some of the base things showing occupied or destroyed a little bit already, makes me think we might be in the 2nd level, where they're already into the interior. There's some kind of a something inside the hangar, if that's the case. I can't remember, it's mist thing or whatever it is. And then we got to take those out. So that it'll kind of determine where we start. But the fact that I can actually start there in the aircraft hangar, and I have that option, we may be lucky that it's a stage 1 base defense. But I kind of want to know, because it can make a huge difference where you set up, depending on what stage the base attack is at. So that's where I'm going to leave it. If any of you have played the game enough that know what stage I'm at, since I'm not as familiar as I should be, you'd think, but I took a lot of time off away from Terror from the Void for a while. So as far as the upgraded and changed base attacks, I'm not the most knowledgeable kind of thing anymore. And I'm gonna ask around in the Discord before then. Maybe Volan himself. What stage did I catch this at? It's a little unclear at what stage I've caught it at. So I'm gonna do my due diligence, and then we'll come back and take it on. We're gonna end up taking this on next week. Whether it's Monday or Tuesday will depend on if I finish our next well, let's just go here. If I, yeah. Hey, we got our 3 soldiers, so today is okay, but I want to come up with a strategy for next time so I can, at least try to do my strategy. That's little me talking there. So that's the plan. And then if we finish Attack of the Earthlings on Friday, which hopefully we will, unless I just fail in the boardroom, the final stage, and then we got to finish it next week. Yeah, because I'd probably retry it then. So potentially we're starting. Well, depending on how all these things go, because I won't post next week's schedule till after the stream tomorrow. We'll either be doing Terror from the Void on Monday or Tuesday next week. Basically, that's what I took about a 10 minutes there to say. So look forward to this base defense on Monday or Tuesday, scheduled to be posted in the Discord and at the end of the live stream tomorrow. And we'll go from there. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And unless there's some other curveball. No, let's not jinx it. The plan is, more than likely, we're going to do this on Monday or Tuesday, and we should know by tomorrow. So there you go. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is ZigZagZog, signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Slightly shorter live stream today after a 3-hour one tomorrow, which was slightly longer than what we normally do. Anybody over on Twitch, hang out and we'll raid somebody. Everybody else on YouTube, ciao. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.